Hello guys, wanted to chill with another quick video here. So if you've been living under the rock and you don't know, well, the ban list just dropped. The ban list just dropped and that is a fact. The TCG ban list has dropped again. I was thinking that they're gonna post it when the new YCS comes, but it makes sense to drop it before the new set arrives and before February. So let's check it out. I already did a live reaction on Twitch actually, but since I just set up Twitch today, the VOD didn't get saved. So there's like two people that saw it online. So I decided to make a video and post it on YouTube to tell you what I think about this list. So effective February 2nd, the banned cards, everybody knew that this was happening and everybody's happy about this. Herald the Arclight is gone. Not only it's a macrocosmos on legs, it was just such a bad end board piece that prevented you to use cards like you had to droplet like spells and traps from hand and then they can just negate with it. It was really toxic, and also the biggest reason why I think it's forbidden is this bridges into Mitsurugi for a lot of decks. I'm hands up, arrest me, I'm guilty. I use this to bridge Synchron into Mitsurugi, and I think I'm still gonna be playing Mitsurugi Synchron in the next format. Even though we're gonna see the other hits, Mitsurugi got hit a little bit more as well. So Herald band, good. Barrier Statue of the Torrent band. Murmel is not a competitor in this format. The only thing it actually does is summon statue and pray the opponents can't out it. It's not a healthy gameplay. I'm glad it's gone. I want other statues gone. I don't want to see Chimera summoning the Abyss statue. I don't want to see like some kind of fairy deck that dumps the fairy statue with the spell that dumps Christia and summon it. It's not healthy gameplay. Now, Malice White Binder is a surprise to me. I think everybody was expecting Red Binder to get hit, just like in Master Duel. But hitting White Binder hurts the deck as well. I think hitting Red Binder is worse because Red Binder is not only like you search for the field spell, which is extender, but also the effect when you banish Red Binder, you banish from the deck and summon another body. I think Red Binder is better than White Binder as a engine piece, but White Binder, come on, it's again one of the link threes that the deck plays. It banishes 3, it draws your card, it sets traps. Malice can still play without this, but I think the deck will be really worse than before, which is something I love to see because Malice has been in the meta for as soon like it got released and it's been in the meta all the time from then to now, and everybody's been sitting on Lancius because of this deck. Harpy's Featherstone, thank God. Thank God about this card being banned. The Radiant Typhoon cards are looking good in the new set, and they can constantly get into a setup where you just Harpy Featherstorm your opponent and they win. So getting rid of that preemptively is really good. So for the limits, Habakiri to 1. This is the biggest hit to my deck. I don't think the deck is dead. I don't think Mitsurugi is dead. It's very playable. All the other Mitsurugi cards are not touched, which is great. The card is highly searchable, so just more kind of, there won't be as much sacking as there was before with just you opened Habakiri and you just full combo from there. You have to search it, and then I think the Mitsurugi engine is still super good. It's super splashable. Yeah. For Draco Tail, Molulu 2-1 and Keto 2-1. Molulu is really easy to replace with copies of Cartesia for the deck. Keto Draco Tail is highly searchable. You can set it with any Draco Tail when you make a fusion. Going second, it's their best card going second, so I like this hit. The deck is not dead, it's just a little bit weaker. And Dracotail Molulu being at 1 means that you have less Dracotail names, so you might want to play more Dracotails like the Priscilla or the more Pans. Maybe you're gonna see more of the level of higher level Dracotails in the deck just because you're running out of names. Joko to 1 and Case for K9 to 1. This is a direct hit to all the hybrid decks that use K9 as an engine, all the level 5 kinda decks. You can see Holy Sue is hit at 1 as well. So the combinations with Vanquish Soul, K9 are not as consistent as before, which is good. You want to force the K9 Vanquish Soul players to have to think what to normal summon. I think the deck is really still good, and when we get to the other section you're gonna see that they're eating good. Yummy Snatchy to 1 is the other hit to Yummy. Looks like every single deck that is more powerful, like more meta relevant, is getting hits to 2 cards. So Yummy, Snatchy, and Herald for Yummy. Yummy Snatchy has been at 1 at OCG, I believe, and the deck is still playable, so I don't expect Yummy to be dead, but maybe Yummy Mitsurugi is not gonna be as strong as it was before, so some players might consider playing something else. I don't know if Sofa Court is gonna be back on the menu, or people are just gonna play Pure. There's a new Yummy card coming out, it's like a trap, it's not that great, so I don't think Yummy is getting better, it's getting worse 100%. Also in the new set there's a new Dracotail fusion, but I think it's not playable. Then Droll and Logbird to 2. This is really interesting. I was thinking Ash Blossom is gonna go to 2, but Droll and Logbird going to 2 will give the combo decks a little bit more breathing room. This is also again really good for decks like K9, Vanquish Soul that really die to Droll and Logbird. So I expect a lot of strategies that can just search 300 times to be really playable again. But Droll and Logbird being at 2 doesn't mean that your opponents won't draw it. I think it's gonna be highly playable and highly main decked. So the reason why they brought Holy Sue to 1 is they're giving Razin to 3 and Stake Your Soul to 3. So in a way, the Vanquish Soul deck is stronger than ever. With Razin at 3, you just search Holy Sue with Razin, good, right? And also you can Stake Your Soul, show an art, summon Holy Sue, or show a fire show and summon resin. The better thing about Stake Your Soul being a 3 than Holy Soul being a 3. Holy Soul is a monster, it's a Vanquish Soul name. Stake Your Soul is not. So, and also Stake Your Soul is once per turn. So if you draw multiples of Stake Your Soul, that's not good for the Vanquish Soul player. So the deck is less consistent now, but with Resin to 3, I think still it's a top deck. Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent, White Dragon, Wyverbuster, they're trying to push the new Dragon Link cards that will be coming soon. Dark Grepher, there's just no deck is using Dark Grepher right now, and it's released from its prison. Same thing about Zodiac Trident, it got released at 1, nobody played it. It was a 2, nobody played it, now it's a 3. I don't think anybody's gonna play it. Crystron Inclusion to 3 is a compensation for the K9 hits, so the Crystron K9 deck, I think it's still solid, it's just not as consistent to get into your K9s now. Change of Heart and Snatch Steel are unlimited. This is because in the current meta, targeting is really bad. There's a lot of dodging of targeting, or a lot of cards that can't be targeted at all. So Change of Heart and Snatch Steel as board breakers are not that strong. I would say Snatch Steel is even worse because there's so many back row hate cards right now, so you just pop Snatch Steel and the monster returns back. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole list. I think it's a good list. All the major decks got hit. The competitive decks that didn't get hit at all are Lunalight. I think Lunalight is eating good. I think one really rogue choice for the new format might be DDD. DDD didn't get a single hit. Another boost for one of my favorite decks is White Forest. Droll is like the bane of the existence of that deck, Droll being a 2 and all the other decks being a little bit weaker, means that White Forest can really shine, and you can play White Forest with Elven Notes, so that can be a new top strategy. Other than that, at this moment I can't think of any other decks that are big winners from this list. I'm still going to play Mitsurugi Synchron, I think, because I'm really committed to that deck. I really want to make it great. And the hits, so basically the deck received 2 hits, Herald and Habakiri being at 1. Herald already knew that it's not gonna survive the ban list, so already cooked up lines without it. But Habakiri to 1 kinda will require an adjustment, and I'm gonna adjust the deck list and post a new profile for you guys to see. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. What was your favorite thing about this list? What card do you think was missed and should get banned? And yeah, are you gonna play in the new TCG format, a new deck, or are you sticking to your old one? Let me know down in the comments. Hit a like, subscribe, check out my live streams, you know, all the good stuff. Thank you, and this was Winter Chill, guys. See you in the next video.